Um, I think there's something everyone can do to battle against stigma. You know, to educate yourself about what this virus is, where it's circulating. No one is at fault for getting infected with this virus. We need to help each other as best we can. We see many examples of countries helping each other within their own populations, whether this is providing some support to families who have infected cases, providing support to families who have members who are in quarantine, providing support to healthcare workers who are working on the front line, bringing them groceries or helping them clean their homes. And we need to all stand up to stigma. We need to stand up to people who are pointing out that someone may be at fault for being from a certain country. This absolutely should not be tolerated in any form. And we do see many good examples of it, and we need to make sure that we promote that. But everyone has a responsibility here to do the right thing and to help each other out during this difficult time.
If I could add, because there's another word that goes with stigma, and that is exclusion. And there are two processes here. One is, as Maria has very well explained, the issue of stigma associated with the disease or profiling according to that. But there's also something we need to avoid. We've been speaking very much about those who are vulnerable in our societies. And that vulnerability is very important to deal with. But when we speak about that vulnerability, we cannot forget migrants. We cannot forget undocumented workers. We cannot forget prisoners in prisons. They may be serving sentence, but they deserve no less protection under the law than others. So when we talk about stigma, we also need to really look carefully at exclusion. We're working very closely with the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights, with the Red Cross movement. We were on the telephone this morning. We've been speaking about joint activities around issues like this. The Director General has said many times, we must leave no one behind, because the only way to beat this is to leave no one behind. So when we talk about stigma, we also need to avoid that, but we need to avoid exclusion as well. We're in this together, and I hope we can finish this together.
Yes, I fully agree, and this is everyone's business, and nobody should be excluded. But the only thing I would like to add to this is, especially political leaders, religious leaders, community leaders have a special role to play here, to bridge and also to tell our followers to adhere to just basic morality, respecting others. And this virus is a common enemy. So I would expect and call upon all political leaders, religious leaders, and community leaders to play a bigger role here.